I stopped the stream.
Perfect.
I hope it's fine. I will sit down there.
Perfect.
Okay, so, just für meine deutschen Zuschauer, das wird ein Stream in Englisch. Wenn ihr irgendwie Übersetzung haben wollt, dann schreibt mir eine direkte Nachricht oder so, ich werde das in Deutsch übersetzen, aber das wird in English. So we'll do the interview in English, of course.
That's good.
Because that's the first point. You guys are from Texas, Nevada.
Las Vegas!
I'm sorry.
No, our friend in Hungary always says Texas, California, Las Vegas. He says it being crazy because he's from Hungary. He's
Okay.
crazy, but Las Vegas, Nevada. We're here to party with you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I really enjoyed you. I get known to you the first time in the pit.
Oh, cool.
More or less.
Yeah.
So I never heard of you guys, and I was so amazed by you guys because now we heard to Propane,
Yeah.
and they really performed.
Yeah.
You performed before them, and I thought you connected. How is your approach to the audience?
We always try to give them everything we got, and we do it right from the heart, and they understand that we're giving it to them, and then they give it right back, and it just works so good to where you feel the energy from each other.
That was the thing that I meant with connecting.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between performing and connecting.
And not just the front row. We try to reach all the way to the back row too,
Yes.
so that way everybody feels like they're part of the party.
And you said you have an eagle eye and you're seeing everybody.
Yep.
And I felt that. So how come you guys from America performing here in a village, more or less?
We've been trying to do the summer festival circuit for 5 years now, but every time we come before, it's always been in October or November.
Okay.
So we've played the Winter Invasion Festival in Beinblock and Bayreuth
Oh, yeah,
4
Bayreuth.
times, but
Yes.
we've never been here in the summer. So this time, finally, I emailed, and
Yeah.
Tobias is our friend, and he said, of course, if you guys are going to be here in August,
great.
let's put Hemlock on the show. So this is the last show of the tour.
So, oh yes, it's more or less the final. And so you tried to be here and not had been invited or whatever. But is it any difference to perform in such a small location?
This was a great show. This was fun. It's good weather, good people, good stage, good sound, good food, everything. It's been the perfect day.
Okay.
Sticky Fingers Festival is we've done small shows, we do big shows, we play them all. We don't care. We just want to rock and roll every single day.
Great. And that's another thing. You said in your show that you're more or less self-organized, independent. How come?
Because the record industry is crazy.
Okay, that is one.
We used to have some people that would try to be a booking agent, but they wouldn't book us shows, and we would sit around, and I'm like, I don't want to wait around to do it, so I just started doing it and booking it.
Okay.
And then we had managers that were like, oh, well, sorry, I smoked too much weed, I didn't do it, and I'm like, well, you needed to do those phone calls, so I wound up doing it, and it just wound up basically going because everybody else was crazy. All the record stores started closing, so you don't need a record label as much anymore. I mean, if we got the right booking agent, I would gladly pay somebody to book us, but I don't want to pay somebody to do a worse job than what we can do. So we just do it ourselves because we're tired of waiting around and we just want to rock and roll and keep going and doing the shows and making friends and connections and all that stuff. So
that is enough point, but yeah, you guys want to perform. You want to do what you are doing, and if you don't get any support, you don't need it.
And the live show is always the fun part because you get to meet the people, you get to feel the energy, you get to see the smiles, all of it.
There was another part because after your show, you guys had been in the crowd, and more or less there had been a happening. Is it common for you to guys to connect that much to your audience? And
always.
Oh yeah.
Do you enjoy it? So is it something you seek?
Yeah, because a lot of big bands, they charge money for meet and greets, and we're like, that's crazy because it's not fair to people that don't have enough money. We know what it's like, so we want to meet everybody and say thank you to everybody and really appreciate people that support the music and keep it going. So we hang out every single show and meet people and sign autographs, take photos, give hugs, whatever, just to tell them thank you.
That's
because
amazing.
we wouldn't be here if they weren't here.
Yeah, that's a fair point. And that more or less, you already showed it while you had been performed. You had some technical issues, right? What was the problem?
That's this.
I ended up
He
having,
rocked too hard.
yeah, I rocked my stuff and it just broke. Everything exploded.
Okay.
But in reality, all it was, I think I just had a bad cable in the mix.
Amazing.
And because sometimes the power stuff is different from a few of our American pieces versus the European pieces. So we had to get a different power supply right as we were starting because it was kind of making a noise. But
The third head was the charm for the first however many songs we played.
And luckily, Sticky Fingers has a great staff and crew because they helped them sort it out right away. It was only maybe like 45 seconds debacle on stage, and then before the set, it was maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, and they got it fixed.
Crazy. And I saw you in the end of the show, you didn't have a stand for the microphone. What was happening there?
Oh, I just always pull that, for that song I always take the stand and put it back and just rock extra good.
Okay.
And then stick the mic in my mouth and play.
Yeah.
It's just crazy and fun and hyper.
And it was so amazing to see you like managing all the singing and playing bass and stuff.
Thank you.
It was amazing. And again, you seek to be here in this location, so you heard before.
Everybody kept telling us Sticky Fingers was the best. And actually, Brian down here on the end, this is his first time to Germany because he used to be in Hemlock for like 5 years, a long time ago, and then we needed somebody to help us finish the tour. So we said, "You're gonna love Germany." So, what did you think?
Oh, it's been great. Such a good time. A lot of good fun. A lot of good fans.
What'd you think about Propane? Your first time seeing Propane?
Yeah, I heard you're kind of friends with
Yeah,
Propane.
we've done 2 tours with Propane in
Amazing.
2007, 2012, and then when we came back in 2018, we did a few shows together. And then me and my wife went on a road trip in our vehicle in Florida, and we were just on vacation on holiday, and we went to Gary's house and hung out and spent the night. And we went to dinner and ate some vegan cheesecake and became, I mean, we've been friends with Gary and Propane since 2007. Those guys we've always looked up to Propane, even back in the day on the cassettes. We would listen to it all the time. And now to be friends, it means it's awesome.
Yes. So, yeah, you too, tell me about it. You started in USA, have been in Tokyo, and now here?
We went to Tokyo, but that was a long time ago. I just always am talking about the places we play. But last year was our 30-year anniversary, so we did 132 shows last year. It was crazy. 100 in the USA, all over the place, and then 32 in Europe and England. And then this year, not as many shows just because we did so many last year. So this year, I think we'll probably do about 50 or 60 shows. That's small compared to last year.
But this one was the best.
This was
This is great.
Tobias was like,
Super.
hell yeah, come do the show, and it worked out perfect. And we played in Prague last night because I book all the tours too. Because I'm a booking agent, so I tried routing it out to where it was close and didn't have a long drive. But we extended our tour by a whole week just because we got the invite to Sticky Fingers.
Nice.
So we added more shows.
Nice. That's amazing. And you already said next year. What about next year? Will you guys be here?
Yeah, the Czech Republic wants us to come back and do a festival show in June with Propane, Suicide Angels, Ectomorph, which we've toured with before too, Ectomorph from Hungary. There's a bunch of bands. Destruction. They want us to do a festival in June, so we're going to start trying to email and see if we can get more shows for May and June for next year. We love Europe. Europe supports the music and the metal, and it's fun. And we make a lot of new friends, especially tonight, too, with the Sticky Fingers Festival. But
yeah. As I said, when you came down from the stage, a whole crowd has been formed, and everyone wanted to have a hug and a selfie and stuff. It was amazing, I think.
So
and
cool.
I had been a fanboy.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought a shirt.
That's
a
a
good
good
looking shirt.
Yeah.
Especially, as you said, you don't have an agent, you don't have a bus driver or whatever. Every coin goes through your pocket and you need it. And
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So, next year, probably here.
I'm not sure if Sticky Fingers, but I hope so because it's a good family vibe here. Everybody has been super helpful and nice.
I mean, we are kind of between 2,000 and 3,000 people here, and it's as I heard from other people, it's such a special occasion because I don't know, we are more or less in a nature environment.
Yeah.
We have the pond in the middle and stuff, so it spawned to a little crowd, but I would say heavy and lovely crowd.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to ask, it was the first time I saw on a so hard music that someone performed the hard. I really liked it. What's with it? So
Music connects the world. Music brings people together. Politics and religion divide people, and
Yeah.
music brings people together. So we try to bring everybody together, take care of each other, but we bring the power and the hardcore and the heavy within the music. But then the lyrics are always positive, and we try to make sure that if somebody falls down in the mosh pit, you help them back up, because we're all friends, we're all family, and we're here to celebrate music, celebrate life, and we just love doing it. So that's what it's all about. We love it. Hardcore love. Yeah.
That's a nice thing. Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys want to say anything? You have the opportunity for a small crowd.
We'll do the classic. You can check us out on hemlockworld.com.
Yes. Do so.
Facebook, Hemlock World.
Facebook.com/hemlockworld.
Yeah.
I do right. You got it.
Instagram,
And on the Instas, of course.
Instas,
Yeah.
Hemlock World.
Sure.
Twitter,
Twitter.
Hemlock
Or X,
World.
whatever.
It's called X or whatever.
X.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/hemlockworld.
Yeah, you can check it all out. We got a bunch of videos on YouTube, and
Nice.
that's how we let people know about our tours. You know, we do flyers, posters, emails, online on the social medias,
Great.
text people, whatever we can do to let them know that Hemlock's coming back to town.
So if you want to know about them, you have the chance to. So it's not hard. You're on more or less any platform.
Yeah, and
Great.
Hemlock World is almost all of them because we travel around the world.
Yes. Well, hopefully next year again here.
I would love it.
Look forward to. And yeah, thanks for the short interview after you performed. And I really enjoyed your music. I really enjoyed your way of connecting again to
Thank you.
the crowd and not only perform. So yeah, thanks
Well, let's
very
do
much.
another interview next year when we come back, and you can check
Yeah.
to see how the year was and
Well,
everything.
if there's any difference and
Yeah.
all, it would be great. So
Yeah.
thank you guys.
Thank
and
you.
Thank to the
Thank
crowd.
you.
And check those guys out. They're amazing. So thanks.
Yeah, Dankeschön.
Yeah.
Bye bye. I will end the stream over there.